Then they start kitty mogging, or if I'm to say cute mogging. Lamuve jacks off with Puss in Boots stepping on this kid's face, and the dad is all like, "My son, we shall never wash this off." Then Puss in Boots is celebrating with the whole town since he's the town hero and finessing with this chicken, and this chicken is aroused to realize Puss and the gang were partying in the king's palace without his permission. They even did this to his portrait. Boots and the friends are able to get away with it, but I won't lie, if this was real life, like real life ancient times, all of those niggas' heads would be off, like beheaded off with your head. Then after that, Puss in Boots decides to humiliate the king by then Puss shows that the king needs to go for a hair transplant to Turkey, then also shows his panties. Total imbecile. But then as they set off the fireworks at the palace, this miserable chopped thing wakes up and crashes the party. Picks the king up in his undies and so like, "Save me, Puss." Then Puss is all like, "I'll think about it." After that, Pussy is launched in the air, and after that he's able to give the monster Splinter a Spanish splinter, and he's all like, "Owie." He's all like, "Do you want to see something cool?" Then after that, hits it with a bell to its head and it falls. Then when he's about to perform a song, a bell hits him.
Some warm milk?
But even if I've spoken badly about the monster man, like these guys are a bunch of bums and assholes, mostly Puss or Pussy. Because of some arrogant pussy feeling its ass, it holds a party. Then as it's trying to have its peaceful sleep, the only thing it has in life, he also ruins that. So I won't lie. For me, I won't lie. I felt bad for the monster. Pussy in Boots was basically to me arrogant. But anyways, after that, he wakes up to this. "You want a leech? Oh hell nah. Okay, more for me. What the fuck?" So the doctor tells Puss that, "Bruh, I think you should stop dying because I think you're on your last life." And Puss is all like,
You see? And anyway, I am a cat. I have 9 lives.
And doctor asks him a very simple question. "And how many of them have you wasted?" Then we start going through a flashback montage. Hey, fine shit. He dies. It's jumped on by dogs, and after that he also dies. Then after that he says cats can land on 4 feet all the time. But he still dies. After that tries to lift 500 pounds of his normal weight, he dies. Then after that tries to create a new means of transportation, and he still dies. Continues eating food that he's actually allergic to, he doesn't care, meh, he dies. Then after that also he tries to bake and he dies. Basically, in simple terms, even with the Bell incident that fell on top of him after him defeating that giant, he has approximately died 8 times. So the last life he's on is the 9th life. So after that, he decides to go and take milk at the bar. It's this wolf dude, and this guy is all like, "Is a requested autograph." And after that, he brings him wanted. "Just sign right here." Pussy is all like, "Fear me if you dare." They just slap it out of his hand. This guy continues taking his beer. As Puss in Boots is getting his little tiny sword, oh my gosh, the fight actually now happens. But you guys, tout je n'ai pas.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
This dude removes tiny strands of hair missing his head, showing their levels to this shit, and even he starts bleeding. Damn, he just got mugged bad style. And say,
Just love the smell of fear.
remembers the coochie left behind, and this guy is all like, "Qua problem? Life flashing before your eyes?" Then tells him to pick up his sword, and this guy instead runs like a wussy. He's able to run away as far as he can from him for the meantime, and after that decides that, do you know what? After me getting that mugged and that much of oral loss, I'm going to become a normal pussy now. So he meets this crazy old lady, and she takes him in since he's in love with pussies and is named Pickles. Harry dinner and he's all like, "Ugh, I cannot eat such food." Then as he's preparing his own food, this woman sprays him all like, "Bad kitty, you're supposed to be eating other kitties." Then Pussy in Boots gives up on being the special kitty because now he realizes that it's like in a prison, and the way even they said the timeline, there's a way like the whole thing is like he's in a prison. So he gives up on being la special shark. He gives up on being the special kitty, but as he's still there busy suffering in his version of prison,
A few moments later.
Goldilocks and the three bears are busy looking for him so that they can cut off a deal with him. Pussy in Boots ends up meeting this dog that was pretending to be a cat so that it can get free food. It's like, "Rub my belly." No, come on, I'm a therapy. I mean, you can't rabbit. Then Goldilocks and her three bears end up crashing at the old woman's crib. And after that, she tells them to interrogate the woman. And this bear is all like, Pardon, mon chéri. Regardez le jeune Puss in Boots. Then she proceeds to hit him with a stick on the head. After that, puts her in a piano and starts playing it. Them finding his grave thinking that he's dead. After that, Puss in Boots overhears their conversation as they're talking that the three bears and Goldilocks want to find the wishing star. This wishing star can grant any wish that you want from your personal heart or desires. As Puss in Boots get an idea that if he goes to this wishing star, also he can get his 9 lives back. So he decides to become the Puss in Boots encore. Then we're introduced to the antagonist, Grande Jacqueline, who's also a big businessman. Horn, who wants all the magic in the world. Why, you may ask? Cause when he was young and he wanted to become a star clown and performer for other people, he ended up getting ignored by other people because of how do they call him? Pinocchio. Yeah, Pinocchio. And which really pissed him off, and he vowed that he will get all the magic in the world to himself. Salut everybody, look at me do a dumb dance here. Oh, I'm so dumb. Then, hey, it's Pinocchio with magic. Dance magic. Then Pussy is able to sneak into the castle or into the place of Grande Jacone. But after that, he still thinks that he's the first to reach the map. Actually, somebody already beat him to it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nah, psych. Realize also Goldie and her crew also wanted the map. Luckily, Puss and Kitty are able to escape, and after that leave Chaos and Gold behind. And as Puss is all like, sell you, sell you, sell you, he hears,
Oh, you're getting cooked.
Then the king decides to chase them and he's all like, I'll get you my kitties with my peasants. Pussy, Kitty, and Sean are able to go and reach into the other part of the world that this map is required to be in. So after that, Puss in Boots tries to convince Kitty that, please, give me the map, s'il vous plaît. But after that, Kitty is all like, I do not trust you. And that is all like, you cannot trust. Then they started Kitty maxing and mugging. You trust him. Then she also starts mugging him. And it's Kitty overloads. To go away from that, singer important quoi. These guys decide to catch on the map, and Pussy is the first to catch on the map. But the way this map works is that whenever you summon different personality catches on the map, it changes according to the person's personality. And when Pussy catches on the map, not good. N'est pas beau. It's a fiery hell, and after that they have to go Valley of Incursion. Then after that they have to go through the Undertake Ridge, then also Cave of Lost Souls. Then Kitty decides to touch on the map instead, and it changes according to what is deep inside her heart. Swamp of Infinite Sorrows, Mountain of Misery, and Abyss, Eternal Loneliness. Then once this baby doll puppy decides to catch it, it's all like LGBTQ, pockets full of poses, river and relaxation. Then the final one, before they reach the star, they're all like filled to quick and easy solutions. You saw it in the freaking animation. It's basically that the map does not only form the landscape, because that's how it originally is. It is formed due to the person who also wields it and the emotions they have deep inside. So the sorrow part was for Kitty. Pussy in Boots, for him it was, I think, anger and revenge. Then the other one was full of positive emotions, but as they're passing through a bunch of a field of flowers, these guys try to take them down, but this guy solves it by just
What the hell was that?
Then after that, the dog starts explaining of how it ended up into a stray dog. And it says that the other dudes or the other dogs that it was with, his brothers and his sisters, always played a game of hide and seek, of whereby they would always try to get rid of him or kill him. Then after that, one time they put him in a sock with a rock and threw him in the
and then throw me in a river?
Bro, that's some trauma dumping.
A few moments later.
I'm gonna chop the heck out of this ficus in the rock. Jerry, no!
So as these idiots are trying to chop down the giant flowers, to actually realize those giant flowers are cannibals and they start eating everyone. So Grande Jacone decides to remove out. Come on, eat them flowers. Ooh, actually, that's very bad to do. It's actually an advising locust, not the eating locust. But then after that, he decides to use the phonics to bind out the flowers. Wow.
A few moments later.
Beards and Kitty gives him a gift. So Goldilocks and the gang are able to catch up with Grande Jack Hone to fight with Puss and Boots and the other guys. But as they are still fighting, Puss in Boots again hears a familiar sound.
Emotional, damn it!
Pussy runs off into the woods and is converted by his therapy dog. And he's all like, Santa, La Santa Maria was not about any heist, it was a wedding, and he ditched her because he knew he'd be a crappy husband. And Kitty felt bad for him that he was going to get married, or he never felt that he was going to be good enough for Kitty. That's why he just decided to ditch her on the wedding. Well, you're not telling that to a feminist, that's one thing I'll assure you. Then after that, Goldilocks and the three bears are now the ones with the map. But they start going through the old past memories of how they met each other, inclusive time when she broke into their cabin and this dude, her brother, tried to eat her technically. So the whole entire reason why Goldilocks wants to make her wish, because it's not her family, it's her wants to make the wish, is because Goldilocks wants to have a normal family of normal people without bears that scratch their bum-bums every time. But then after that, the locust has hope, or espacé in a man, Grande Jack or Big Jack, who's busy walking on top of his own peasants. Then the locust looks at this and is all like, there's hope in everyone, until it also crushes the courage and is all like, there's no hope in you. He's like, ooh, you just found out? Click. So the dog is kidnapped by Goldie and her bears, and Kitty has to go and save them. But meanwhile, as Puss in Boots is at some other place, again, Death confronts him.
Or poetically, or theoretically, or in any other fancy way. I'm deaf. Straight up.
Oh, okay.
I'm out!
1 hour later.
Pussy in Boots runs for his pussy and is able to reach the star. Just arrived at the star. The brother or the bear, which is supposed to be the brother of Goldilocks, starts asking him the real reason why she's taking them there. And she cracks and she's all like,
I'm getting a family. That's what, a proper family. Then everything will be just right.
And the other bears still decide to support her dream even if she wants to replace them. That's so fucking nice. Now that's real family. You don't need to look anywhere else. But then after that, these guys start fighting for the scroll that can grant wishes, or for the star. But then after that, Jack is hitting the gonads and he's gone until Death comes for Puss in person. So they fight and Puss is able to give Death a challenge since he's the main character, and Death stares him right in the eye and is all like,
You're ruining this for me.
Death lets go of Puss to come back another day to proclaim his soul. And after that, Pussy and Kitty are able to take down Big Jack Horner with a Spanish splinter. And after that, the guy starts sinking down the stairs and he's all like, what did I do? No, what did I exactly do? They name this guy Parito and the movie ends there. So that was Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. I enjoyed making this video even if I won't lie, in the way I got tired. The moral of the story is that always be humble if you reach in a position of power, of great status, so you become famous. And also never forget that people have always been there for you. And also don't take the luck or the chances you have for granted, because there's that one time, it may not be death, but it might be something else that might come and take that thing away from you, and that's when you realize its importance. But that is it from me, ZM, from Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. J'espère que vous avez aimé la vidéo sur ce et une excellente journée ou nuit. Please hope you like, share and subscribe, and please, s'il vous plaît, always be. Hey, by the way, before I do that, I wanted to also include that when I don't respond to your texts, in case for some reason you enjoy my video and stayed until the end to bear my chopped and even skin face, when I don't respond to that, I'll be at school, by the way. So if I don't respond, don't take it bad. And I might not post for like 3 months, so because I'll be doing a national exam. So yeah, until then, see you. But please, always be happy.